I've been concerned about these insects. I don't know if they're pollinators or are they insects that are after my flowers. Please, someone tell me in the comment section. Should I be worried about these little insects here? I've been chasing them away, but of course they fly, so they always come back. But I'm concerned, are they just mere pollinators or harmful insects for my apple flowers? Please let me know down below in the comment section. And if they're harmful, what do I do about it? Love to hear your comments. Now the debate I've been having in my mind is it really feasible to conduct this fruit farming purely inorganically, like organically? Because all along I've been keen on not introducing anything inorganic on the farm, but after viewing most of the videos about fruit farming and also listening to some of your comments, and thank you for those that have reached out to me to advise me on the way forward, I'm tempted to skip this and keep it like private in the journey, but I'm also quite authentic, so here goes my cheat code. Today I've decided to apply some inorganic fertilizer because I have a lot of flowers in the garden and I'll hate for them to all abort as they did last time. There's beauty, there's beauty, there's beauty. Look at that. It's so beautiful around here in the garden. But now I'm concerned that some of them might not be resulting in fruit setting. It's not a concern yet, but once bitten, twice shy. So I'm so afraid of losing the flowers again this season, because even last season I did receive flowers. They were not as many as these. This season I'm receiving many flowers. So the last season they came and they went without fruit. So this time I want to really maximize on every opportunity I can take to ensure that they actually do end up in forming fruits. So today I've applied something on the ground. It's hard to hide it anyway because I was going to do a video update on this. This is the day we've applied calcium, organic calcium, and also the fungicide, organic as well. In that case, I've not gone outside the code, the organic farming code. But now, for some reason, when I was mixing the calcium, which I really do hope is working, but there was that smell of eggs that hit my nose. And for a moment there, I was like, are these eggshells? Eggshell extracts? Look at this. It's really grown. I love the growth. But of course, I really do need to prune these trees. Once again, I don't want to do that right now. At least let's have some fruits, please. I don't want to mess up and regret for another 6 months. So pruning will not happen for now, especially for the ones that are already fruiting. But like this one that has not started to give us a lot of flowers, I might do so. In the next video, I'll be trying to train them. At some point, I feel like I need an expert to come into this garden and make it happen, because I'm no expert. I'm really trying to just be a layman farmer and then become an expert along the way, hopefully. And so today, I've applied Yara. This is Yara. The calcium I've applied is from Yara. Not. I'll remember to write the exact name here on the screen when I'm editing this. And I'm also thinking of applying their potassium from Yara again. That's what I usually use for my tomatoes when they're fruiting, and it really helps. Now for the tomatoes, it's really hard for you to go fully organic. I have them here and I'm about to apply the two because we are already at the fruiting stage. So for my tomatoes, I always use inorganic products. That's why I have the Yara, is it not Winner, Yara Miller, and there are something, I'll confirm. The ones for the fruiting stage, the flowering and fruiting stage. So they have like, it's a high in calcium and a high in potassium. So that's what I've been applying today. I'll be applying here on the tomatoes as well, and I've already applied them all over the garden. As you can see, the white stuff on the ground, that's what I've applied, and I'm thinking of going back in and covering up. So I didn't want to disturb the roots at this point. See, we have a lot of them happening around here. That's why I was aiming for the spot that we usually apply our manure. That's why it's looking like that. Now this is me asking for experts that might come across this video to please guide me and tell me if this is the right step to take. I'm hoping for a huge production of fruits, and I'm hoping that I'll still get to sell and a good size also, because I've learned that potassium and calcium are really essential in preventing rot and also preventing increasing the fruit size. Because the last time I had fruits in this garden, the size was not really that big, not the market price big, market size big, but they were good enough for us to eat. But I was thinking they were not really that big for the market. That's why I'm also intending to like do the right thing by the flowers so that they set into nice fruits, and the fruits to set into a nice shape. No, not really shape, but size for us to be able to sell. It's early morning once again. The birds are up. Our cock is crowing, really waking up the village, and people are already in their gardens farming. And I'm here with my products right here. So this is the one. If you've ever used it, remind me the name before I forget to edit. This is the high in potassium. I've had it for quite a while, so the color is kind of faded. And also this one that was initially yellow but turning almost white. Those are the ones that I'll be applying. So help me God. Now the funny thing is, the ones that I really don't mind about are here boasting. And fruits are even making them fall down because there's a heavy fruit set. Look at this. We have that beauty right here. So many clusters. We have cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3, cluster 4, 5 clusters on this single branch. That's how many fruits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 on this single branch. And then this little one here has 2. That's already 12, 13, 14. This one also is heavy set with fruits. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 right there. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, Now this is 26 on just this single branch. That's impressive, right? And still we have flowers happening over here. More happening over there. See? More happening over there. Because these are like new branches. This was the mother branch. You can tell by how old the leaves are and how fresh these ones are. These are the new growth branches, but we already have 26 from this single tree, and so much flowers coming up. So these are also going to be giving us a good set of fruits also. More flowers over there. More flowers in that cluster as well. This is 26 from a single branch. You hear that, Wambugu apple? If you also perform as good as your neighbor, we'll be set for the market for sure. Oh dear, farming is not for the weak at heart. It takes grit. But the wheat is wheating. At least that's happening right. That insect is here once again, and it flies. Now for this is one of the clusters that has already, this one right here, shed the petals, and I'm really hoping those are fruits. I'm counting right there. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they set the whole cluster sets, then we have 5 fruits at that point. But there's one that's actually setting for sure. Let me go and show you. That's why now this one is also beautiful, but not as massive as the friend right there. I don't know whether it's the ground on which it stands or something, because it's the same variety that I planted. But we're grateful anyway, because that's what we actually use to consume just here at home. Now this one is performing quite well. And I noticed the first fruit set here. Let me focus. I'm trying to focus. I hope there's nothing here. That's a fruit set for sure. A definite one. Let me try to zoom in. Doesn't want to. But you can see that's a fruit set. Yeah. A definite fruit set. Yeah. Definitely. Now the Anna variety is competing favorably, leading at this point, because we have that's 1, 2 right there, 3 and 4 right there, beautiful, 5 and 6, 7 right there. Can you see? 5, 6, 7. Let's continue. That's 8. They're so tiny. This one has thinner branches, but it's showing off and giving us fruit, and for that we say thank you. This is the Anna variety, already fruit setting. We have Anna variety over here. This is how the flowers look like. Right there. The other Anna variety that we planted on that other section right there are still young. So we had planted Anna variety for the pollination, cross pollination, and these ones are already flowering. So hopefully with enough bees, they can still help in cross pollination. But I don't know, it's like they're self pollinated because they're quite a distance from the other ones, and they're still setting fruit. So hopefully even the Wambugu apples can set fruit on their own before the other Anna variety that's mixed therein starts to give us flowers. And speaking of flowers, our leek bolted, and this is how the flowers are. Now tell me, is it really feasible to go fully organic? Have you gone fully organic in your garden? How is it working for you? Can we really avoid all the organic products completely? I love to hear your feedback and get encouraged, even as I have gone against the code today. These are the whatever they're called, butternuts. These are the butternuts. They're growing really well, and I'm applying the first round of fertilizers today. I love to apply fertilizer when the ground is really wet, and it's been draining quite well, so this is a good day to apply my fertilizers. For all these other things, honestly, I don't really go fully organic. I try to minimize the number of times I apply these products, but I still get to mix up like both organic and inorganic, both manure and the fertilizers, especially for my tomatoes, for my watermelons, for my cabbage right there. I mix. So this is not a problem. I only wanted to go fully organic on the fruits. So far so good, but today is the one day that I did not. See you in the next video, hopefully with a lot more fruit setting. The next update will hopefully be me sharing the joy of having lots of fruit setting in the garden. Now, the other thing I've observed is most of these flowers are happening at the tips, but we're having others coming up along the stem as this. And someone already told me, thank you if you're watching this, to bend the branches, and that's what I'm going to do today as well.